The rear axle was twisting.
It's not gonna like it, is it? God.
Now we've got another hole there to make more road noise. Great. I'm not gonna lie, this car's stupid, mate.
I found the issue. I didn't want it to be this issue, but I've just confirmed that it is what I thought.
What up, people? What up, people? It's absolutely boiling. It's absolutely lovely, though. So the Mustang is bad. We've got a... There's a problem with the Mustang. No way, right? With the Mustang, no way. On our last drift day, we kind of noticed... Now, I'm going to be careful with my wording here. The rear axle was twisting. Now, I know that the rear axle does some crazy things on Mustangs. It comes in and out and bumps up and down like crazy. But twisting... Although I've researched a lot on the Mustang page, apparently it shouldn't twist back and forward. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now, if it was just one side twisting forward, you think there's a bush. But they twist different sides. I'll try and show you now. I don't know if it's actually... It moves. It's like it's got a world of its own. It moves forward and back. And it's fucking noticeable as well. Let me have a look. It's the first time me looking as well. Let's see if it's actually twisting forward today. Now, whether or not it's always been doing that, I'm not sure. I've just noticed it more now we've got these crazy profiles tyres on. So these are 50 profiles. Now let's have a go, right? So this side, we can't, let's go where anyway, we can't fit our two fingers in. Or we can just fit our two fingers in. Maybe just the tips. This side, whoa. So, and this is when it's not bad. Like, this is when it's not bad. Like, it looks way worse sometimes. So that's probably where it should sit standard. Now if you come on this side, right, it's sitting way more further forward. You can actually visibly see it. It's looking way further forward. Now, if it was just one side, it was like, oh well, maybe it's just the arm's a bit shorter or whatever. It moves. Sometimes this side will be sitting further back, and sometimes this side will be sitting up against the arch. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to we're just going to take the whole rear end apart and see what's going on. Now, I know it's not a bush because I've got all new bushes on there with all new bolts. So I know it's not a bush. To me, that's worrying. What it's saying is that it's potentially either a box section of the chassis which is flexing, or one of the bolt holes is maybe hollowed out or rounded out. And the bolt, although it's tight, when I'm hydroing and locking the rear end, it's moving the bolt forward a little bit, and that way it's bringing the arm closer and back, and it's doing this in the car to the chassis. And doing that is not going to be good because that's going to be hollowing it out even more every time it moves back and forward. So we're going to take the rear end off. we're just going to take everything off, check all the bolt holes, check everything, and then if we've got time, we're going to install something which I've ordered as well, which I really want to get rid of in this Mustang. So it's a hot day. Let's just crack on. Firstly, we've got to look at all the oil coming out the fucking diff. Is that the front seal? That's not ideal. That's really not ideal. You can see like a new oil patch there, which this is not. Whoa, that's not ideal, mate. Fuck. Right, well, I'm glad I've done this because I don't know how long's that been going on for. And obviously it's pretty bad, so we're jacking it up. It's fucking pissing out the front. Right, now we've got to start the tedious thing of getting the rear axle off. So I've just got the brakes off either side, brakes, calipers. Luckily there's not too much to, oops, sorry lads, too much to go on. We've got the shock bolt here, lower control arm bolt here, and then obviously just the ones at the top, and then the prop shaft. Luckily though, I've undone the prop shaft before, so it shouldn't be as tight as it used to be. The first time I took off, it was so tight. The annoying thing is, it's literally pissing out all of that oil. So we're gonna have to see where that is. I'm gonna guess it's the seal at the end of the diff. This is annoying because I'm meant to be taking this car to Ford show. It's like in a couple of weeks. If I've got to order a diff seal from America, it's not gonna be good. But I do need to do this because I need to find out what's moving. Something's moving at the back. You can hear it, and now I can visually see it as well. My guess is that probably one of the holes here in the box section, I think they might be like hollowed out a little bit and the bolt's moving. Well, would you look at this on these brand new arms. Literally brand new arms. I've had them on, what, a month? The bush has just come out of the fucking rubber. I don't know if that'll be causing our, well, either way, that's not good.
Let's take the fully axle off anyway. I am really worried about that diff seal. I feel like it's going to be an absolute nightmare to do. I am getting really worried about that, I'm not going to lie. Right, there's the bastard. Bushes are getting worse as well on the diff. This is the thing, like, if it was just not an American car, we could get these parts very easily. But because it's an American part, I literally can't get these parts at all. See it absolutely pissing out the top. Now, I'm going to try and waz this off. But I have a feeling that it's not gonna. Only one way to find out, eh? Is it coming? Oh, it's coming. Cool. And now watch this knee. Oh. Okay, that's good. Not obvious where it's leaking from. It's got to be this seal here, right? But it doesn't. Can't see any cracks in it or anything. So it could be two things going on here. It could be this outer ring or it could be the inner seal. Let's have a look. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not sure where the oil's meant to be and what everything's meant to look like. I'm not a fucking gearbox specialist, man. You should have seen the amount of metal shavings on that bloody magnetic fill plug. I'm hoping it's just bits of weld that's cracked off and not gears. Pretty sure it's just going to be bits of weld that's cracked off. I should have shown you, but I thought, is that really all metal or wiped? I was like, yeah, it is. I can't see any damage, but I'll need a new one of these seals. Now let's hope we can bloody get one. Okay, I've actually found a pinion seal here for sale on eBay, and it's a free 2-day postage. You'll get it here for Monday. So it looks pretty similar to me to this one. Obviously I think that's just flipped upside down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send it and buy this one, and we're going to get this out now. So to get this off, I'm just going to get a little bit of a screwdriver and just hit it off. Trying to hit it against the seal so we're not marking the edge of the diff. Pop it out. It's moving. Is she coming? There we go. Come on, girl. Right, I think she's about to come. Oh yeah. And hopefully when we get it out, there it is. Hopefully when we get it out, we'll be able to see a slit. I can't see a slit, guys. Diff things, I don't want to touch that. We're going to just take off this damn handbrake. I'm sick of any time I do any suspension work, I've got to fiddle around this, and it only works on one wheel anyway. I'm not going to find a new cable. I've already got a handbrake with my hydro. I've got a lockable hydro, so I can hold that, and then, oh shit, I've just pushed the piston forward. Damn! I have to wind that back. Anyway, I can pull the hydro back, I can lock the hydro, and it's a much better handbrake than this piece of shit anyway. So I'm going to disconnect the cables underneath the car. We've took these 2mm, 10mm bolts off. Now, I've had a look underneath. They were pretty much just fucking dangling anyway, but I can't leave this dangling because it's just going to hit the prop. So I hope you can actually see the metal thing here. I'm hoping if I go underneath I can fiddle that through this hole, get rid of the handbrake. More weight reduction, bro. We're going under. I mean, bulking season's great, but it makes things like this a little bit more difficult. So you can see up there, that's where the two handbrakes go. So if we can find a way, is there a bolt? Tell me this is not bolted to that, because that looks, is it a bolt from the top? We're going to figure it out. We're getting these handbrake cables off, but hopefully here, that's how that works. It's got to go through there. It's just, it doesn't really like life, does it? Ugh. Come on, you bastard. It's never going to be easy, is it? Now I've tried taking it off the other way, but it's kind of stuck in there and it's kind of riveted, and like I can see I've tried to bend back these things, but that just doesn't want to come through. And I can't really take this little bracket off here because it's, I don't know what mechanism that is, but it's not something I'm familiar with. So we're going to go vice grips and we're going to go pure power. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna like it, is it? God, fucking hell, everything's difficult in this car. Okay, I got it through. Pure speed and power. Now we've got another hole there to make more road noise. Great, can't wait for that one. There's a little tab on either side of these things, think if I just either pop them tabs in or break them, should just be able to pull it out of this little, should be able to pull it out of this little shitty bracket. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver in. On this side I'm gonna break it. Just gonna pop that up and hopefully snap it and hopefully pull it through. Okay, note to self and all Mustang owners, don't try and snap them and bend them back and snap them. I thought they were plastic, they're metal. Now I've got to work twice as hard to bend back the metal which I just bent to try and now get them through. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this car's fucking stupid, mate. I took the whole rear end of this car in the same time that I've been trying to push in two push units on this fucking handbrake line. Like, this is hard. Like, this is like hard. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get these off. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get these off. Like, how are you meant to just change these cables? It's an absolute joke. It's honestly an absolute joke. Okay, I finally got them off. What I had to do was, note to self, you have to bend them back. There's no way. I bent them back and just snapped them off, bent them back, snapped them off, and then it just pulls out. It's literally the only way. Like, I looked online and like no one even gave a better solution than just fucking around like that. So anyway, they're off. They're off, thank God. I can't believe that it took me that long just to remove some handbrake cables, which are fucking broken anyway. So hopefully it should just pull out now. There it is. What a bastard, there they are. See these little things? It's like there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and you can't get access to all of them. So I have to like snap 2, and then it kind of just like pulls out at an angle there. We're gonna finish off because I'm fucking knackered. Oh my God, I can't believe how long this car is. Yeah, so we're gonna finish off just by having a look, if we can. Have a look at the arms in here. We're just going to have a look at this bush and see if this bush has done the exact same thing. And while we're here, I actually need to move the ABS cables, but I can't be asked doing that now. I'm going to actually do what I said at the start of the video. So we're going to pull this bolt out and just see if there's any play in the bolt. Guys, I found the issue. I found the exact issue. It's not the bush, although they are shit, but it's not the bush. I found the issue. It's the issue that I thought it was going to be. I didn't want it to be this issue, but I've just confirmed that it is what I thought. Look in here. See the hole? See the 2 holes? The 2 holes have been ovaled out. Now this one's been fucking ruined. Look at this one. When I took the bolt out and I saw this bit on the thread, I was like, oh no. That looks like it's been hammering against that, and it's just... And it has been. Look at that. That's meant to be circular. This side is bad, but this side is horrendous. Now I actually put this in the Mustang page of the week, and one guy actually had this issue as well, and he said what he had to do was he had to weld a thick washer, in there, obviously, to make the hole normal again. That's what's been happening. Obviously when I've been hydroing, it's been slamming it, it's back and forth, slamming it back and forth, and it's hollowed out this hole. Oh no. Shit, boys. So we're gonna have to get Dan the welder to do something about that, I think. Hopefully he can, as again, weld a thick, maybe weld a washer all the way around. If we do that, then obviously it will create a normal hole, so we just need to just weld a washer in the middle of that, the size of this bolt. Shit, man. Let's take the other side off and just make sure that, well, let's just see if the other side's done it as well. Okay, so the other side, the bolt is the same, the bolt's a bit ruined, so it has been doing it, but it's nowhere near as bad. So you can see the hole there, you see the hole up there, so like, this side will be fine. I don't really need to mess about with this side. I do think this has been doing this for a while, because the knocking hasn't come. I just think, obviously, I've only just started noticing it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And that's pretty much been coming just from the aggressive transitioning, aggressive hydro in. Obviously, you know, when you're going sideways and just slam it, bang. Obviously, when we're coming the way, bang, transitioning, bang, 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 and it's just been working its way, and it's just hollowed out that hole. I did think it was going to be that. It's the only thing it could be, and it makes sense why it is. So I'm going to message Dan the welder, see what he can do. But luckily, that guy on the page, he says it's happened to him. and he welded. So you'd get a washer. Imagine this is the washer. Yeah, just imagine this ratchet spanner is a washer, and you would weld the washer like that. So you have a new hole. Again, I'm not a welder, so I'm not sure if it'd best do it on this side or that side. I don't think you'd be able to get it on that side, but probably just in here, probably weld them in the middle in there, put a washer on, weld it round, and then maybe grind it flat. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. I'm not sure. Dan the welder's going to do that, but for now, the good thing is obviously we've ordered that pinion seal. The car still drives, and I still can drive it to Ford show like that. I'm just not gonna I just can't go on any drift days until I've got that sorted. You only really notice it when it does it, when you're drifting. You come off a lap and you think, what the hell? And then when you jack the car up, it sits back normal. So it's literally just the, you know, just the force of being drifted that's been doing that. So when that diff seal comes, I can put it in and I can still get to Ford show and stuff as well and still take the car, but I cannot go out and do any drifts. So for now, I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.